Yes.
Live.
We're now live.
Hey.
Are we back?
I think we're back.
Is
Yeah,
it
it says we're
working?
live.
If we're
Is
not,
it gonna freeze again?
So-
Is technology gonna bend me over the desk and just cold, dry ram it?
I wonder
right
how.
up again?
I wonder how far away I could hit these
You
monitors.
look
with my
freaked
new
out. You
gun.
don't even know what that means, do you?
I look like what?
If you want, if it continues to screw up, we could just set your computer like a mile away and see if I can hit it with my new rifle.
I might be open to that.
Okay. Cool.
What kind of rifle is it?
It's a.
Like a 6.5 Creedmoor or something? You're gonna
No.
need some firepower. I built this.
It's a 8x50, 8x50 millimeter M95 World War One. Like no shit, this rifle was in the trenches in World War One.
That's sick.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's really cool.
I went to shout out to Clark's Clark's Loan and Jewelry in Aberdeen. Really great guys to deal with if you're into buying guns or you ever need to ship a gun out to get it worked on. I took my Mossberg shotgun there. I was having some issues with when I take it out duck hunting. Some shells it wouldn't shoot well, and it was really weird. So I took it there. They shipped it out for me, no questions asked.
What's up, Devils? Thanks for joining, brother. I appreciate. I apologize for the delay. We've had a couple issues with the OBS software. It actually wasn't the road software tonight.
Yeah.
It was OBS itself and the camera freezing. So it is just one thing after another. But thanks for joining, brother, and thank you everybody else that's watching. Appreciate you having on the live stream tonight. We got little Brad on tonight. Super pumped to have him back. Little Bradley's been down in Florida doing his thing, doing his college thing. You haven't been doing any fishing down there at all? Picked up a fishing rod at all?
Not a lot actually.
All right, we'll go back to
Besides a week.
I'm just kidding with you, dude. How is that going?
College or fishing?
College.
Good.
You liking it?
Yeah, it's fun. Weather's nice.
Pretty pumped on the school that you picked?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm glad I picked there.
Glad you didn't pick VMI. It would have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
Other than
different. It would've been
majoring
cool,
in being a professional bass fisherman, what else are you
I
chasing?
don't think I'm a professional bass fisherman.
Well, you could be there one day. Don't doubt yourself, son.
What's the closest lake to your school?
Oh, by the way, I'm very sorry. I did forget to pick up your apple juice tonight.
Oh yeah. Juice box.
Well, it just, the juice box was small. You're getting to be 19 years old now, and I just figured that one of the larger apple juices was a little bit better. I didn't want to spoil your dinner, though.
That's fine. All good.
Okay.
The closest lake, I don't even lake that we could fish.
Yeah, like you could drop a boat in and actually fish, not like a pond or something.
Oh, I don't even know. But Orlando's an hour and a half.
Okay. So
Hour 15.
Orlando. So okay, so you're within driving distance of Headwaters and Okeechobee.
Yeah,
and stuff
Headwaters
like
is probably 2 hours, and then
that. Okay.
they're probably both 2 hours.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So okay, you're kind of close to Kissimmee then, like Kissimmee Chain.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then our house down there is 10 minutes away from it.
Man, you need to hit up Jim Fallon from Head with.
We did.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you
so.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
One of my dad's friend that he was on here, wasn't he?
Jim?
Jim watches pretty
Because
regularly.
I checked
and definitely
his.
talks.
Yeah, he reposted on his account.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were down there and one of my dad's friend.
Sorry, I'm
fine.
checking which one is your mic.
We were down there and one of my dad's friend personal or DM'd him on Facebook and he helped him out with some stuff and gave some tips or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's pretty cool.
Bradley,
They
you're
just
a little
sprayed-
soft-spoken. I'm going to need you to speak up like a man.
I'm soft spoken. It sounds. This is so loud in my ears.
Is it?
Turn the
You
knob
can
down.
turn it down.
Oh,
right here.
that's why.
There you
Okay,
go.
hold up. Sorry. Is that better?
Well,
Sounds
no, it
good.
doesn't really change it to me. I just want to make sure everybody else
Okay.
is hearing it good.
All right. So they just sprayed the entire east side of Headwaters, sprayed the grass. So now the first day we were there was fine, but then it progressively it died off.
Do they do that every year?
I don't know. I feel like they've done it before. I know they did it in Okeechobee a ton to try to
I've
get
seen
that back.
videos of guys out there spraying blue shit.
They did it with a helicopter.
So weird.
I don't know how they did it.
Did you run into the mist and play in it?
No, it was before we got there.
Oh man, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Just like playing the chemicals.
We had a gator follow us for like an hour and a half. Like
the same gator?
Yeah. He came from like 200 yards away.
Dude, he saw you and he was like,
we have
"Look at
videos
this
of my
little
dad, like we
12-year-old.
try to
I'm just
feed
waiting
it
for
with,
him to
we
fall
try to
off
feed
the
it two bass that were like this big and it missed. And it came like right next to the boat, like no more me than Tony. And I'm like shitting myself and I'm trying to like start the motor because like it was on the back end too where it could just hop up pretty easily.
How big was it?
Like 8 to 10 feet.
That's a pretty big gator,
Yeah,
actually.
it was kind of scary. My dad was like, I'm going to hit it. And he like smacked it in front and then it came up, its mouth got big and it like dropped down. It was like it was going to jump. He's like freaking out and I'm just like messing with it, filming it. It was funny. But it was crazy. It followed us for like an hour and then it came back like 30 minutes later and we were another 100 yards away and it did the same thing.
Dude, the gators down there are like deer here. They're just everywhere.
That one wasn't scared, but I caught one too that was like this big.
I mean, you got to encounter them pretty often down
Yeah.
there.
Oh my gosh. This past time going has been like, I've never seen, it's probably been, we probably saw 4 times the amount we usually see. Like it was insane. They were literally everywhere. But yeah. So that was crazy.
You know what? This is the common occurrence with the Road Connect. And I got to do something.
Should we drop one mic and see if that makes it any better?
What's wrong?
There's a delay with the microphone.
Yeah. The last week we were doing it and there was a huge delay between us talking and what was on Facebook. And I have no idea why. I haven't changed anything.
Oh, that's weird.
But for now, I mean, it just kind of is what it is. We're just going to kind of keep on keeping on because there's really nothing I can do about it. Actually, hang on. All right.
Is that better?
Probably not.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
I wonder if it's a Facebook thing or I wonder if it's just like...
You know what? It's like we've been using the software for
over a year
now,
over a year.
and it's been great. And it's just been the past month that it started giving us issues. I have no idea what is going on with it. But as we talked to Tom last week from
Fishing the
DMV, I don't really feel like spending the money or anything like that. But updating the audio to something that is much more reliable would be phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Hey, if you guys are having, if y'all are having like the lag thing, refresh it on your browser, like whatever you're watching it on. If you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching it on Facebook, refresh your screen. See if that works. It might help. Because like I said, like he said, we can't really like figure out why this thing is, because we've been using this forever and it's been fine up until literally like the last month, and it's been getting weird. But anyway, that's all. So I guess shit, when was the last time I was on? I don't think I've been on since I had our last club tournament in the gunpowder, because last week I wasn't here because I had drill. So who'd you guys have on last week? Was it just you and Paul? And was Rob on last week too?
Last week?
Yeah.
I think it was me and Paul.
Oh, okay.
Rob didn't come. Last time me and Robbie were on did a tackle talk episode.
Oh, okay, that's right. I
Me
got
and
you.
Paul talked last. You were on here last week.
I was not here last week because I had drill last weekend, so I wasn't here Friday.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was the week before. Dude, I totally lose track of shit. I really do.
I've been on since December.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I've been gone, but
Yeah.
I think I went on right before I left.
So your freshman year is done, right? So you're
Yeah.
cool. So when do you go back? You got plenty of time. End of August?
Yeah, like
Okay.
August 25th, I think.
So you
it
got
is.
the Thursday nighters.
I do.
Are you working while you're home or just chilling?
Yeah, I'm cutting grass and I work at Eagles Nest Country Club.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, you
Yep.
guarantee you'll be there for the Thursday nighters.
Yeah, I might not be there for the summer solstice one.
That's like the most important one.
Wait, what day is the summer
If
solstice?
you don't show
Hold
up for the solstice, I don't even know why you're
I haven't made
bothered
it
to
to that
show up
one
for the
since
rest
we
of the
got
tournaments.
kicked
Like,
out.
Come on.
I haven't made it to that one since we got Is it the 20th? What day is the
You didn't get kicked out. You got DQ'd.
We got DQ'd.
You got
There's a
DQ'd.
difference. And there's been
Well,
a lot of people that have been DQ'd since
oh
then,
my
too.
God, dude, this is crap.
By the way, thanks for that because I got third that tournament.
You're welcome.
You moved from the 4th to the 3rd.
I swear to God, that's
June
why.
20th. I don't think I'll be home. But I'll be there the next week. If that makes it.
Well, maybe you should change.
So I'll be there the 27th. Won't be there the 4th.
What is holding you back from being here a week sooner? Is it a female?
No. I'm going on a trip. I don't know where I'm going. I'm somewhere that week.
A trip?
Yeah, like
You're gonna do drugs?
we're frozen.
Maybe.
Don't.
No,
do
I'm not
that.
doing drugs.
No drugs. You do not trip on drugs.
I'm not doing
We
drugs.
do not advocate for that on Bass and Beer Radio.
I'm not doing
What
drugs.
kind of trip are you talking about?
I think it's like a Young Life trip. It's either that or we're going to the
Arizona or something? That
Keys.
sounds very familiar to eating a lot of mushrooms.
Wait,
What is young? What is that? What is a Young Life trip?
It's like a like Christian organization kind of.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a summer camp type thing. I'm leading.
Do the same thing without
Hey,
the
we're back.
encouragement of, like family, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's wild. It froze and then it didn't freeze and now we're back. So
Ooh,
Evan wants to know when you're taking him golfing or when he's going golfing with you.
Whatever, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
I haven't golfed in a
Titliest.
long time.
Titleist.
Titliest. they made a big mistake naming their name Titleist. They didn't know what they were
I think
doing.
it's a pretty cool hat. I think.
It is a cool hat because it says Titliest.
You need the Bubba Watson giant visor when you're fishing.
No.
Yeah, that's the way.
There's
to
a guy who he calls it a bucket instead of a bucket because he like cuts out the top, so it's like a visor, but it's a bucket hat.
Oh, Jesus,
That's kind of cool, but it kind of looks stupid.
So, but I'll tell you what, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised, and I don't mean this in a bad way whatsoever. Usually, the guys in my club are a bunch of fucking hammers, like some big sticks. When we go, especially in the spring, dude, it's been a tough start to our season. It's been a very tough start to our season. It's uncharacteristic of the club for sure. Like there's only been 2 limits brought in 2 tournaments in the club so far.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I have noticed it's been tough.
I won't tell you who caught those 2 limits, but I'm just saying, like, it's very weird. Like, it's, I'm not used to coming in and, like, the whole club doesn't have a limit pretty much. Like, it's very strange.
Is fishing just tough?
Honestly,
It's
I
been
don't
a little
know.
different than in previous
It
years,
has,
in my opinion.
the gunpowder has been different.
Different in like
In my opinion.
You don't know what you're talking about.
different in what way?
What do you mean? Oh, that's funny.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm smarter than everybody else.
So here's what I think. I think the gunpowder is responding to pressure.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because, and then this is my theory, and we kind of talked about this with Tom at Fishing the DMV the other night.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, since COVID,
What's up,
right.
Zachary?
since
What's
COVID,
up, Frank? Evan?
everybody and their mother that fishes this area knows about the pond, has been going there pretty consistently.
Yeah.
It's been getting beat up. Guys have been going into the pond from the Northeast and the Flats tournaments, the
The
Chester
past 3
counties.
years have been hard on the pond.
Right. So the pond's been getting beat up. So it is what it is. In my opinion, I just think the fish are responding to the pressure. I think the fish are being pulled out. A lot of fish have been pulled out in the Thursday nighters from the pond. Like I think they just are in different places. I really do. I think the fish are just in different places. And that's to Tom's point. Tom had a really good point on Fishing the DMV where he was like, look, when he talked about Nanjamoy Creek in the Potomac, the last time the Nanjamoy Creek had a competitive population of bass is because they had Thursday nighters out of it. Because people were running all over the place and bringing all these fish back and restocking the area. Those fish stay there, they reproduce there, blah, 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 blah. The pond isn't getting restocked. I don't think the pond is restocking itself in the rate that fish are being pulled out of it, if that makes sense.
You're
It does.
clueless.
Well,
I'm way smarter than you.
I'm just saying.
That's a
my
good
opinion.
point. I thought about that.
I completely agree.
So-
The pond is seeing so much
Yeah.
pressure now, and it goes between boats and kayaks now because we got to look
yeah.
at it between tournaments that are going on between just boat clubs and or opens and then kayak tournaments. the pressure is tenfold in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's never really been a time in the past 8 years where I was really looking at it and the kayaks just weren't prominent in the areas that they're very prominent now. Like
Dude,
around every corner, I have to be careful that there's just not a kayak sitting there. What's up, Dan? Thanks for joining us, brother.
Last time I went in there was on a Monday, and there were 7 boats. Monday morning at like 8:30 in the morning, 7 boats in there.
Yeah, there was a lot when I went in.
I'm like, okay, this is how this is going to be. Like, and here's my thing. I don't like you guys. Everyone knows me at this point. I don't like fishing with crowds. That's why I'm not a huge. I don't love the flats like I probably should. I like fishing up there, but like for me, it just gets a little crowded. I kind of like being able to do my own thing and get away from everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't hate it. I don't hate the people that go and fish the flotilla. You have to. You have to fish it like that up there. You have to. It's not as fun for me, right? But that's like the pond has gotten that way for me in a lot of ways. An area that big is only going to hold so many fish. So when you got, 7 boats, that's 14 lures in the water all day. Yeah, and there's going to be somebody that's going to catch them behind everybody. I got that, but it's like still, I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like it's beat up, and it's, in my opinion, I don't like it because I think a lot of people, that's become like the default area. Like Facebook blew that place up, in my opinion. Like that place got blown up because of social media. And there are a lot of people that that's all they fish is the pond.
Oh yeah.
That is all they fish.
Yeah.
They don't fish nothing else.
Nothing else.
And it's like,
they don't know how to do anything.
Well, that's
else.
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
Know anywhere else to go.
That's what I'm saying. Just like that's why I don't like it, because it's like, oh, got nowhere else to go, so you end up in the community hole. You know what I mean?
It fishes good.
It can fish. I mean, when I was in there,
if you know how to fish it, you can catch fish all the time in there.
Yeah, no, there's always fish in there, but I don't. It's not. It was cool the first couple times.
It gets boring. Yeah. You gotta use it to your advantage here and there, but it gets boring. It's the same. Like for me, unfortunately, most of the times that I get to fish is during the weekdays, and it's after work.
Yep.
So the area is super close to the house, so I go out and I fish the GP a lot.
Yep.
And a lot of the times, like, I'll go out and I'll fish other spots and they won't produce anything, so you go back to the toilet bowl.
I can tell you when I caught almost 18 pounds in the gunpowder solo for my tournament when I won on the 27th, I didn't see another boat all day. All day. Didn't see another boat and it was a Saturday, nice weather. Did not see a boat all day. Dundee had a lot of boats. My whole club. Joppatown had a lot of people fishing.
Got grass.
Right. There were boats all over the place. As soon as I left my spot, I did not. And that's in my opinion what's cool. Right. I would rather catch fish and work harder to find them somewhere that's like a little bit off the normal rotation of areas versus I'm just going to go to the spot that everybody knows about and hope that I'm the guy that catches them today.
Yeah.
I don't hate it if you're a stick in the pond and you can go. Oh,
too
bad. If you're a stick in the pond, you can go in the pond and catch 17, 18 pounds consistently. By all means, go in there every Saturday and cash a check every tournament, and as you should. Right? I'm not that guy. I can't go in there and consistently catch them. I've had good days, but it's like I don't know. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
I like it in
boring.
the summer.
I don't like it anytime.
Because you know how to fish.
No. Well, all right. Well, last year didn't fish the same, but the two summers ago, that bite's fun. But
2 summers ago,
I also don't like. I also am not confident fishing a frog. Actually, I'm more. I fished a ton in Florida, but I used to not really be that confident.
Did you just give away what you were catching your fish on in the pond?
No.
Okay, that was a pause there. That means
no, I didn't.
No,
I did not catch him on a frog. I promise
didn't catch him on a frog in the pond. No. Okay. But yeah, that bite 2 years ago was great too because the grass was everywhere in front of the bridge and it was just awesome. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think the gunpowder is still a very, very healthy fishery. I don't think the fish are going anywhere. I think you still have plenty of big ones. I just think the fish have been moved around a lot. A lot of the fish have been moved around, for the Thursday nighters. I mean, I know there were guys. I was catching a lot of fish last year in Dundee. Brought fish back. There were guys catching fish, in the canals and moving them around. So the fish are just going to move around no matter what.
Yeah.
So
you think what the heck happened? Do you think
the Skype camera
that there's fish in the Foster branch now?
I think there's fish there, but I don't. I think that water, that construction mess is screwing them up a lot. I haven't been. I went back there when I was practicing for the tournament in the gunpowder. It looked horrible. It looked like shit. I didn't catch anything in there. I mean, I'm sure they're in there.
Is there no water flow? Like, what do you mean the construction?
So there's construction upstream.
Like way up near like Route 40?
Past it.
Okay.
So pretty much at the headwaters of Foster Branch, there is some sort of construction going on, and it's a lot of the runoff. So it's very Foster's been super muddy. Before the what's it called? Before the construction, Foster was good in the spring. Like you could go in there and catch them. One of the biggest fish I ever caught in Joppatown in the spring was out of Foster.
Yeah.
It was like 5.5 pounds on a frog in late April. So they used to be. I mean, there were fish there, but it was really, really good to my understanding before the fish kill in 2016.
Yeah.
I like it just because you can go in there no matter what the tide is, and there's visible targets to fish and everything like that. But I think the water quality is just so bad because of the mud and the minerals and all that crap that's washing out. Whatever chemicals they're using during the construction process, I'm sure are coming right down there. And last year or 2 years ago, whenever we got a lot of rain, all that mud plume, that giant mud plume that was all the way out past the bridge, all that shit came from Foster Branch. So it's definitely an issue. I mean, they need to do a little bit better job up there, but that's like anything. It's just not going to change.
Yeah.
They're going to get their money and they're going to do what they need to do. And, I got it, but that's the way it is. So.
We're sending you the link now, Robbie.
And the solstice, when I got third in the solstice a couple years ago, we caught all our fish in there. We had with the one that you guys got DQ'd from. We caught all our fish in there. So, and I'm serious, by the way. There's been at least like 10 people that have been DQ'd from the Thursday nighters since then.
Yeah.
They just don't know any better. I mean, it is what it is. Like if you don't know, you don't know.
What? Do you guys see this?
What's happening?
It says I can't send Rob.
Do you still have your Ranger? Did you sell it?
No, I still have it. I still
No,
fish. Him.
Yeah.
He still got it.
Yeah, sadly.
It's a great boat. You just got to figure out how to run it.
It's not even letting me send Rob a message. That is so weird, dude.
Are you Facebook banned right now? Did you? You have to be.
All right, so should I fish the gunpowder tomorrow or
No.
the flats?
Go to the flats. You should go to the flats.
There it is, Robbie.
I fished. I practiced in the gunpowder for. I think I spent two whole days over 2 weekends, and I caught 2 fish in practice that were like good ones, but those 2 were in the spot I ended up fishing during the tournament, which I kind of already knew it was there anyway. So I literally fished everything that I knew to fish. Caught dinks or didn't catch many at all, except a couple in the pond. I did do good in the pond, but I was like, I don't want to even come back here on a Saturday. And then I went to my spot, caught one. It's like, well, let me get one more just to see if they're really on it. Mm-hmm. Caught another one and then I left. But yeah, I mean, I probably caught 30 fish on it. It was unbelievable. I literally put the poles down, didn't move for like 2 hours. It was great. It was one of those just like cool days when it works.
Yeah.
But
that's cool. I haven't been up to the flats in a while.
You've been down in Florida, so.
No, like even last summer. I don't even think I went last summer.
Right. You didn't fish a whole lot last summer.
No.
Like,
the
not
grass
really.
is already topped out up there.
Is it
which
really?
nice. Oh yeah, it's laying over most places. Yep, it's laying over in Dundee.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, grass grew. The grass
Well, I guess it
grew
was
a lot this
hot here for a few days, like early,
year. Yeah.
which probably helped it grow a lot, really get it started.
Here he is.
Let's see if we can hear him.
Oh, we had him, then we lost him. Now he's got coming back. We got no sound, Rob. He flipped me off. You guys couldn't see that. Roberto.
You know what sucks is the upgrades I want to do is going to cost like $3,000.
I think we
Holy
wait.
crap.
After tonight, I don't think so.
Game that's worth
next week is
$3,000.
basically like, what's even the point of doing it next week if the audio is just going to be non-existent?
What's next week? What's next week?
A talk show. What's the point of talking if everything sucks?
Wait a minute. Am I missing something?
What?
Am I missing?
I'm just saying our audio is messed up. We gotta get our audio fixed.
Oh.
It's hard to talk about fishing if everything's all jacked up. It screws people up. We got to get that under control. And I don't know if we probably have to go to something different than Road Connect because it has not been reliable.
I don't think it's the
is what
road.
I'm
It's
saying.
definitely not the. It's definitely the software, not the hardware.
I can't say it's not my computer.
No, it's something stupid. Like there's something dumb somewhere that we're.
Roberto, I mean,
just something dumb
you can
somewhere.
hear us. We can't hear you, buddy. But honestly, this is actually what happened last time.
What with Rob?
No, I had Matt Downs from Trick Tins on here. I could not hear him either. Robbie.
It's got to be a.
Robbie.
What if you play like a video or something?
Can he hear us now?
If he can't hear us, it's definitely not on our end.
Rob, can you hear us?
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
He can hear us.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh my goodness gracious. Every time is a trial.
Rob's pointing at his phone. I'm going to narrate the whole thing. So, oh man. So I guess, are you guys thinking about ever upgrading that tracker or are you just going to run it?
I don't think so. I mean,
mean-
it's perfect for us, really.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. Definitely nothing wrong with it at all.
And it fits perfectly in our garage. Like, we couldn't go any bigger or we would
Yeah.
have to find somewhere else to put it.
That is a big thing. That is a big thing for sure. Like, if there's like I've been very, very spoiled with the Ranger because it's been very maintenance free and very hassle free since I've owned it. I mean, I've had my issues like anybody. Like I put a new motor on it, but even that wasn't like it was straightforward.
Yeah.
And I'll try to deal with it, and I'll try to bring you on later. Nobody can hear you right now, so it's very weird, dude. I'm very sorry. We'll talk to you soon, though. All right, man.
That sucks.
Are we back now? Can you guys hear us now?
You guys should be able to hear us now. I have. Oh, look, we're frozen.
Oh my god.
I'm done with this.
Dude, this is retarded.
I'm done with this.
What about now? Do we have the sound?
Yeah, Tom says I'm no good at lip reading.
Dude, what is happening with the tech tonight? We didn't even touch anything.
Hello.
We've changed nothing.
Audio is good.
Now
Yeah,
the
see,
audio is good.
we go back. It's crazy. I have no idea it has nothing to
Poor
do with
Rob.
Rob. It has everything to do with my software right now, which I have not changed whatsoever. There must have been some type of update, and it's kind of screwed us. I'm basically next week going to go to an entirely different streaming platform. I cannot have these malfunctions happen anymore. I've been dealing with it for the past month, and it's brought bad quality to all of our streams. I apologize for it. Sound is good, but I just look to make everything more consistent. The inconsistencies can't happen anymore, and I apologize to everybody for this. I'm very sorry.
What's the software that we're using? What's this called?
It's called OBS software.
Okay.
OBS, online broadcasting software, and we are using Rode Connect as an audio software.
Sure.
With the OBS. I don't know if OBS is to blame. I do not know if Rode is to blame. Either or, something is dropping the ball, and we've changed nothing. in what we're doing.
When's the last time Rode or OBS? Sorry, when's the last time OBS updated?
I make sure that everything is updated ahead of time. All the time.
It definitely had to be an update that screwed it up. The only thing I could think of that you could maybe do.
Yes, even Rob says like screen is froze.
The only thing you could do maybe would be to like uninstall it and reinstall it and see what happens. But that's like that takes time and shit, and you'd have to fucking do a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, our screen's froze. We can't figure out why. Again, we have literally changed nothing, and the software has been horrible. It's time to totally redo our software.
Totally redo.
And we did when we on.
I'm glad you're saying that. We need to do something totally different. We need to spend a little bit of.
Well, so
We need to do something.
I think maybe we try a new streaming software first with what we got. See if that fixes it, and then if not, then we'll junk this stuff too. But I mean, like for this stuff to work and then stop working, I would look into the OBS. Like I would be calling their customer support or something and be like, "Hey, why did this go to hell in a handbasket like overnight?"
Everything is frozen. Nobody can see it. Screen is froze. Give me a second here. All right, everybody. We're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight. We really apologize, but we are logging out of this. We're slashing out of this, and we are going to regroup, regather, rebrain, and come back to you guys next week, hopefully with an entirely different podcast software. We apologize for the inconvenience. Bass and Beer Radio will be back. Do not doubt it.
Yep. We'll be back Friday. We'll get it straight. But yeah, we can't get anything done with constant freezing and constant muting and constant echoes. And we'll probably call the OBS people and be like, hey, what the hell's going on?
Completely software related. The computer system that we are using is actually custom built just to live stream. So it's not a computer issue. It is a software issue, and we need to figure that out. So apologize. We will